waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
Everything animatronic, Spirit of Halloween 9, and welcome everybody to another live stream. Now guys, I just want to explain something real quick before Buzzsaw interrupts me. I really do apologize for having this stream up a little bit late, but, oh gosh, I'm not going to be able to talk. Okay, I'm just going to talk while Gravedigger's talking because Buzzsaw is really loud. So guys, I'm really sorry for getting the stream up so late. I really wanted to do one earlier, but I was working outside earlier and I could not get to it, unfortunately. So now right now actually was the only time to get to it because I was working outside. So, but yeah, so in this stream, the animatronics we have going is Buzzsaw and Gravedigger. I would have turned Limb Ripper on, but he doesn't really do anything besides move around. So, Gravedigger and Buzzsaw. So, and I am going to my channel. Let me turn the sound off. And I do have my desk fan on because it is summer and it's getting quite a bit warm. We're already in the 80s. Oh my gosh. So, and the quality tonight is actually seeming to be pretty good. So that's really cool. Also, hello everybody. I don't know if I say that. So we have the Rock of Fire Explosion fan. That's pretty cool. No pomegranates as always. That one Jimmy Wolf 12. That's pretty nice name. Somebody knows the 2018 Spirit Halloween props. Really? Do people already really know what Spirit Halloween's gonna release? I didn't even know that. The pomegranates. Do you like Chuck E. Cheese? Chuck E. Cheese is, I don't know, I feel like it's a bit overrated. I liked it back then when I was young, but as I grew up, I just kind of went, eh. So, that's kind of how I am with a lot of things. A lot of things I liked back then when I was young, I don't really like all that much now. You like my animatronics, the two I have displayed for tonight, or you like animatronics in general? Because I feel like you like my animatronics. And then guys, I hate to say this, but this stream is only going to go... Okay, never mind. Wow, today's the only day I've actually had crystal clear quality. Isn't that crazy? Gravedigger's pretty cool. Yeah, he is pretty cool. He's also really rare, too. Yeah, I meant... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like him, too. And Buzzsaw. Today is literally the only day where we've had good quality, guys. Can you believe this? First time. Uh oh.
Do you not see where you walk? These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves.
Okay, well that's still pretty cool.
And haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
Yeah. Buzzsaw's pretty cool. You know, guys, I was actually doing something earlier today with Buzzsaw because I knew I'd be doing a stream really, really late at night. And Guys, let me just say this about Buzzsaw. If you're looking for an animatronic that is really cool, that's very, very, I'm going to say mildly inexpensive to get, and is fairly good detail, I would highly recommend Buzzsaw, okay? And also the easiest to take care of as well. I would highly recommend Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw is one of those animatronics that is pretty dang cool. Oh. Zelda is a boy and you play as him? What the heck? Hi Person. That's the best YouTube name ever. Hi Person. But as I was saying, Buzzsaw is a really cool animatronic, you know? He's easy to take care of. He only takes batteries. Buzzsaw only works with... If you guys don't know anything about Buzzsaw, go check out my review on Buzzsaw. It was the third... I think it was the third... Yeah, it was the third RFTJ review I did on this channel. Go check it out. It's a little long, so brace yourselves for that. Make sure you have Markiplier open or something like that while watching the video, just in case you get bored. But go check that review out if you have not seen him. Very cool guy, and I was like, you know what? Oh boy, the quality's bad again. Yes, all the time. Gravedigger is very, very, very unstable. And the reason for that... Here. I'll wait until they're done. Yes. Gravedigger is a extremely, extremely unstable animatronic. And the reason for that is because he's very top-heavy. I'm not even talking that loud, and he already just went. Buzzsaw is so sensitive to sound. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. Well, the reason why he's so unstable is because he's very top-heavy. His head weighs a bunch, and also you have the arms, or the arm mechanism, and also the other arm, and his whole entire upper body's padded. And so that makes him very top heavy. His base is not very big. It's the typical Techie Toys circular old bases, and they tried to put weights. There actually are weights inside the base, and then there's that blocky square weight on the outside. They tried to put weights. Or they tried to put a bunch of weights in his base and then put that square weight on his base, but I find that it still doesn't work, and he's still very unstable, and the 2 feet that stick out also don't really work very well because they just stick in. They don't clip in or anything. They just basically slide into place. I don't really think they're there for stability purposes. Even though that's probably what they meant it to be, and it does help somewhat in the grass, but it doesn't really help very much. So you are going to need extra supports for Gravedigger if you buy him and plan on displaying him outside. Now that's on grassy conditions. On concrete or anything else like that, that's flat and level, you're going to be good to go. They should have, but keep in mind he was made in 2011, and Techie Toys making wooden bases for their animatronics until 2014, I think, so. Actually, no, 2013 was the first year. So, but yeah. I'd say both these animatronics are really cool. I'd say especially Gravedigger. It's just, the thing with Gravedigger is he's so expensive and he's so hard to find, you know? Same thing with Buzzsaw too. They're both very hard to find. There are 2 on eBay right now that are for sale. But like I said, they're very, very expensive. They're very hard to find, and they always have problems, or they always seem to be broken. My Gravedigger, when I bought it, his mouth didn't move when I first bought it. His mouth didn't move when I first bought it. So I had to fix the mouth, and I only fixed it last year. And I bought it in I bought Gravedigger in 2014, and I paid $140. Basically, I paid brand new for the Gravedigger. And the guy was kind of an idiot about it, because he charged brand new for Gravedigger. His mouth didn't move, and the latex, if you actually notice very closely, the neck latex actually doesn't stick to the head mechanism, or to the turning mechanism, because it just came like that. The gloves were torn up, his shoes were cracked, and he wasn't in very good shape. So I fixed his mouth last year, but then when I first got him, I think a week after I bought him, his arm actually snapped. The pointing arm snapped. So that was great. But I fixed the pointing arm, which was really cool. I fixed the pointing arm, and it was quite lucky, honestly, how I fixed it. And I'll share that with you guys, honestly. If you guys want me to show you guys how I fixed Gravedigger's arm, I can absolutely show you guys how to do so. Just in case you guys have any Gravediggers that are broken, or have a Gravedigger with a broken arm. But I fixed his arm. His mouth still didn't move, and then actually, 2017, same year, his sound started to go out. How did we go to 6 people to 4 people in like 2 seconds? I don't know. But Gravedigger's sound actually quit working. It wasn't working anymore. He wasn't talking anymore. So what I did was I went inside of his bass, and I figured out that it was a bad transistor, a bad amplifier transistor. So I unsoldered the transistor from the bass. And thank you guys so much for the 2 likes for the stream. Just thought I might say that. But I figured out it was a bad transistor on the part that made his voice loud, so you could hear it. And I replaced that transistor, and he works, and his sound worked again. So that was great. And then his mouth. Actually, there wasn't any burnt out pieces or anything, but there was a wire off on his bass, and I basically just thought, you know, where did this piece go? And I just basically soldered the wire up, and he works great now. So, but I still need to fix him aesthetically on the outside. Oh gosh, here we go, the bad quality.
To rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
So, but yeah. And the cool thing about Buzzsaw, I don't know if I finished saying this earlier, because I think he actually interrupted me. I really hate it when he does that. But as I was saying, I was trying to see just, you know, what would cause, because I don't know if you guys remember, but in the old Spirit Halloween videos, if you remember, Buzzsaw was really, really, really slow. How loud is Gravedigger? He's pretty loud. He's about as loud. He's a little quieter than Buzzsaw, and Buzzsaw fills the room with sound, so he's pretty loud. Don't worry about him being too quiet. He's very like, kind of thing, so I wouldn't, his sound isn't very pronounced like Buzzsaws or like Convulsing Zombies, but he's pretty loud, so don't worry about him being quiet. But I wanted to try to see what was making, because if you guys remember in the old Spirit Halloween videos, Buzzsaw was very slow. He would get very, very slow, and he wouldn't work very well the whole year. And I figured out that when I first got him in 2016, was that his battery, he takes batteries. Buzzsaw does not, you can't plug him into an outlet. He doesn't have a adapter jack. He basically just takes batteries, 4 AA batteries.
Strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
How small is Buzzsaw? Buzzsaw is about half of Gravedigger's body size. He's a half torso prop. I don't know if there's a good way to explain it. I'd say he's about as big. I'd say he's about as tall as one of the Rising from the Graves. If his clothes were not touching the ground, if he was barely just hanging, basically he's as tall as the Rising from the Grave. So if you have a Rising from the Grave Reaper, that's about how tall he is, hanging up. So, but I figured out that what was making the buzzsaws slow is that they use batteries, and if you let the batteries sit in there for a long time, and if you use the same batteries, it'll eventually slow them down because he doesn't plug into a wall outlet. And I said that in the review. Like I said, if you guys haven't seen the review on Buzzsaw, and you want to buy, if you guys want to buy either of these two animatronics, and you have not seen the reviews, go check out the review for Gravedigger. Just put it up. It's a great video. It's a little long, but it's not as long as Buzzsaw's. And then if you guys want to buy Buzzsaw, go check out his review. I explain everything about both of these animatronics in the video. But if you guys have any questions now, you can totally ask them. I'm not going to, say no. That'd be really, really mean. But the Buzzsaw amazes me because I have batteries in these two drawers over here. You can't see, but over here I have my cabinets, my dresser. I can't speak tonight. And there's batteries in there. And there's old batteries in there from a while ago, and they were actually corroded batteries. Again, I'll wait.
Strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
And so 4 corroded batteries, okay? And we're talking, you know how when you guys let batteries sit in electronic toys and they leak all over the place and they have that corrosion and stuff inside them? That's what these batteries were, okay? And these batteries have been sitting for a long time. They were seriously corroded. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if these 4 AA batteries will work with the Buzzsaw. And come to my surprise, I put the 4 corroded batteries in Buzzsaw, and he works. He's very, very slow, but he actually works with corroded batteries, okay? These are old batteries that have been sitting around for a while, don't have much electricity in them, and they're all corroded and everything, and Buzzsaw works. So I think I'm going to have to try and I'm going to try an experiment, and I'm going to try to see if I can get Buzzsaw to work with 1 AA battery. Because if he works with 1 AA battery, that's amazing. If he works with 1 AA battery, and I'll make a video for you guys. And I was going to make a Tech Tip Friday video yesterday. I was actually doing some things on Gravedigger's, on his head lifting mechanism, because it was kind of slow. But I actually made it worse, and then I made it better, and I fixed it, so.
These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
But yeah, so Buzz saw it, and if that works... Okay, so like I was saying, I got off track. I was going to make that video, but I was trying to replace the motor in Gravedigger's head to make it rise faster, but the motors I have are actually slower than the one he has. So I'm like, okay. But I went ahead and oiled it up and greased the motor up, and it's working really, really good now. It's actually moving quite fast. And with the newer adapters Tiki Toys are selling, or Spiritofhalloween is selling, it moves really, really good. So... But that thing sucked. I wouldn't condone, guys, when I make Tech Tip Friday videos, those videos are purely for you guys and on how to fix your animatronics. But there's an old phrase, you know, that's a thing, and it still is a thing. And that phrase is, if it's not broken, don't try to fix it. And I would say that's very true for Gravedigger. You know, like I said, yesterday I was trying to fix... I don't really know how this correlates in with the Tech Tip Freddy's videos. But I was trying to fix him yesterday. I was trying to get his head to rise faster, even though it rose fine. So, if your props aren't broken, don't try to make them better, because they're going to that's pretty much what you can get it to work at is fine. But yeah, those videos are primarily for those of you guys who want to fix your animatronics, and you don't really know how to approach it, and that's what those videos are for. Take them seriously. Don't say, oh, this is just a cool video, because those videos actually can help you guys, you know, and they do quite explain a lot of what to do.
Strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you...
I like Gravedigger's little cackle. But yeah, so I'm going to sit down on my bed, because I can, and it's right here. So yeah, you know, but there's a few things you're going to need to fix those videos. In most of my videos, I say you're going to need a soldering iron, because a soldering iron is very, very important. And what do I mean by soldering iron? Well, I mean this thing. This is a soldering iron. As you can tell, see, there's the tip. It's all gross and everything, because I've had this soldering iron for quite a few years. And then make sure you get the soldering irons that actually plug in, because I hate the ones that take batteries, and the batteries die like in 2 seconds. So don't get the battery operated ones, unless they're like a really good company. But yeah, buy yourself a cheap soldering iron. It doesn't have to be a really high quality one. Buy a few tips to go with it, and then get yourself some solder. Now, solder, it kind of depends on what you want in solder. Now, what you typically want is solder that actually has... Okay. Thanks, Buzzsaw, for interrupting me for the, like, 6th time. But as I was saying, you want to make sure you get solder that has flux added to it. And what flux is solder that, or it's not, I'm sorry, it's not solder, but flux is a type of oily, kind of liquidy material. It can also be a paste. Here. I'll wait until he's done again.
Strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
But as I was saying, flux is a type of paste. It's basically, it can be two things. It's a paste material, and then it is also it's a paste material, or it can be like an oil liquid, like an oily material. And pretty much what it does is it helps to bind the solder to what you want to solder to. Like, let's say you want to solder a wire to another wire. Okay, well, you wouldn't just add solder because the solder joint is not going to be that strong. So what you'd want to do is you'd want to go and buy flux, okay? And what flux will do is, well, I've already explained what flux will do, but you go and add flux, and then you add the solder. Well, you don't want to buy the two together because you might forget to put flux on something, or you might get mixed up. So what you want to do is you want to buy solder that has flux added to it, okay? It's really, really cheap to get. Fluxless solder, I think is only like $5 or $6, and then solder with flux added to it, I think is like $7 or $8. It's really cheap. I might be wrong on the prices, but it's very cheap. And so you want to buy the flux with the solder, cheap soldering iron, some flux, and then I guarantee. And if you watch one of the Tech Tip Fridays videos, you'll be fixing animatronics. And I have fixed most of my animatronics. Like I said, I fixed Gravedigger. Mino Gramps needs to be fixed again. Because if you can believe it, the same thing happened again. His mouth doesn't move, or when I fixed it, it died again. Probably because the component I was using was garbage. So I know Jimmy Master Animatronics is starting to do Jimmy Master Animatronic repairs, or tech repairs, which are probably going to be better than mine. Because like I said, I do fix animatronics, and that's how Gravedigger's working 100%. That's how Mino Gramps is working 100%. It's how those two animatronics are working 100%. So, that's pretty cool. But you just want to make sure you get the right stuff to fix these animatronics, because if you don't buy the right stuff and you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna make the problem worse than it actually needs to be. So, yeah. Sorry guys if I've been kind of quiet, or if the animatronics have kind of been the same thing. I want to try to do as many animatronics in one video as I can. Oh, 3 likes. Cool. Thanks for the 3 likes. But, what else is there to say? Oh, yeah, I also wanted to get your guys' opinion, and I know this probably isn't, nobody's going to respond to this. But, guys, I'm kind of running out of ideas to make different interesting videos. So do you guys have any ideas for any videos that you guys want me to start making? I can start doing more. I can start doing setups if you guys want. It's just the reason why I stopped doing setups is because a lot of the animatronics that I'm doing setup videos for are really, they're really old animatronics. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
But guys, so guys, what videos do you guys really want me to make, As I was saying before I got really interrupted, I can do Halloween videos, I'm sorry, I can do setup videos for you guys, and that's not hard to do. The reason why I stopped doing setup videos is because, really honestly, the animatronics that I have are all really, really old. I mean, really old. And they also can be really, really hard to get at times, especially on eBay, and they can also be very expensive. So that's kind of why I stopped doing the setup videos, because they were really long. They were really, really hard to edit. Well, they're not hard to edit, but they were just really, really long. And so you're going to watch a setup about a prop that nobody really has anymore. So that's kind of why I stopped doing them. But if you guys want me to start making those videos more, I can start making those videos again. I just can't really, I just don't really know. So, but other than that, you know, if you guys have any other, you know, any other video recommendations for animatronics, or not any animatronic recommendations, but if you guys have any recommendations for videos, or if you want me to make a certain video, leave it in the comment section below, or if you're here now, type it in the chat what you want. So
shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
Well, those kind of getting annoying. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Kind of feel like we should just have Gravedigger on. So guys, and my phone is giving me a low battery warning. In fact, let me see what my battery's at. Okay, 3%. So guys, I'm only gonna go another maybe 3 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream because my battery is getting low, and Buzzsaw is being really annoying right now. You know what? Let me turn him off. Let me cover the camera up. Wow, my phone is really warm too. He's getting really annoying. Gravedigger's not annoying, but guys, I'm only going to be streaming for about 3 more minutes, as you guys say. Let me go ahead and readjust the camera. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, so I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to say like, oh, please make, you know, video recommendations. But guys, if you want me to make a certain video, please let me know in the comment section below, because I don't want to make videos you guys aren't going to like. You know, I always hate doing that. Ever since I first started this channel, I've always hated making videos that you guys weren't gonna like or not gonna really watch. You know, I want to make videos that you guys are gonna like, and also videos that you guys are gonna want to watch as well, because liking them is just important. Well, watching them, well, actually no, liking them is very important, because if you're gonna like the video, you're gonna watch the video, and you're gonna like the video, and that's why you guys leave likes and all that. So just, you know, like I said, if you have any recommendations for videos, please let me know. I was going to turn Limb Ripper on, as I said, but he doesn't do anything. He just kind of moves around, lights up. He doesn't make noise anymore, which I need to fix that, by the way. It's one of his surface mount chips. One of his ICs went bad. Okay, so I am getting really low here on power, so I'm going to go another minute, and then we're going to go ahead and end the stream. Because I kind of have to. So and I also wanted to give you guys a bit of video updates as far as videos are concerned right now. During the summer, I'm going to be pushing out a lot of videos, okay? I'm going to be probably pushing out a video of every single animatronic I have that I haven't made a video. Like, so right now I'm doing that kind of the Spirit Halloween videos. Well, yeah. And it's like Spirit Halloween props number 4, number 3, and that's like 3 props in one video. Well, I'm going to be making separate small videos of my animatronics, of like one video about Gravedigger, one video about Lurching Zombie, or no, because I already did his demo. One video about, you know, the Limb Ripper, and, you know, just doing kind of stuff like that. And I'm also going to be making, I'm also going to be, around August, I'm going to be releasing, or no, I'm sorry, not August. Let's see, what month is that? October. I'm going to be releasing, what is it called? I'm going to be releasing my Halloween video for my yard hunt, which I'm going to film in August, and then I'm going to release it on October. And then also, I'm going to be, in August, I'm going to be going to Distortions Unlimited. I'm going to be going to go ahead and go talk to Ed Edmonds himself, which is pretty cool. Now, I did that last year, and I didn't get it on film because, I don't know, my YouTube channel wasn't really a big thing back then, and I wasn't really concerned about it. But this year, I'm going to get it all on film. And basically, you guys are going to get a first-hand experience. I might even live stream at Distortions Unlimited, which is pretty cool. And you guys are going to get a whole feel for that. So be ready for that, too. So, yeah. Gravedigger's doing really good. Honestly, out of all my animatronics I have, Gravedigger is the only animatronic from 2011 that I haven't, well, pretty much all my 2011 animatronics I've never had to really spend too much effort on fixing, really. Gravedigger was a bit of a project, but that's because he's a techie prop, so. So yeah, be ready for those videos, and I'm also going to be doing late night live streams. So guys, during the summer, I'm going to be live streaming very, very late. I'm going to be doing like, oh my gosh, you know, 11 o'clock live streams, 10 o'clock live, really, really late live streams. You know, I might even do them at 2 in the morning just to see if you guys are still up. And it might just, you know, 2 in the morning, I'm doing stuff and I'm filming animatronics. So, yeah, be ready for those videos. And pretty much anything else that comes, you know. But like I said, if you guys have any ideas for animatronics, let me know. So guys, my phone is at literally 1%, so I'm going to have to end the stream very quickly here. So I want to thank all you guys who came and commented and watched the stream. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And I also want to thank you guys ahead of time for watching the stream, even if you didn't watch it live. Still, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your likes and all your support. Since this channel started, without you guys, this channel wouldn't be anywhere. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. I'm being completely serious. So guys, like I said, if you guys want to, if you guys are thinking about purchasing these two animatronics, go check out his review. I'm not putting a link in the description, but just on my channel, just go check it out. It's one of my newer videos. Go check out his review. It's pretty good, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. It's very long, so like I said, brace yourself, because it's a very long and very boring video. I'm going to be also doing re-reviews of my older animatronics, but I'll get into that in the future. So guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, guys, be scary, be spooky, and I will catch you guys, on the flip side, right after Gravedigger's done activating.
These hallowed grounds are strewn with rotted corpses that lie in shallow graves, waiting to rise at night and haunt this place. I would watch where you walk.
Thank you guys.